Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to fellow evaluators and also viewers. Today, me, Muhammad Arif Skandar bin Ayub from IPJ Campus Tunis and on, and also alongside with my presentation partner, Fung Shermin, will be representing our team to present about our innovation project, which is titled The Grammar Go Round Everyday Venture, an interactive digital storybook and quiz for primary ESL learners. Moving on to the next part of my presentation for today, which is the background of this project. So, basically, this project introduced the Grammar Go Round, a digital innovation designed to transform grammar learning into an engaging, interactive experience for the ESL pupils. So, basically, with the usage of Grammar Go Round, we as a group basically taking advantages of the usage of technology because nowadays the students love to use technology in their day-to-day basis. So with that, why not we integrate the usage of technology into their learning process? So with the usage of technology, you're able to get their attention more, you're able to motivate them to actually learn more because they are using the thing that they love the most to finally learn. So that's basically the whole premise of Grammar Go Round. So with that, we hope that this product able to produce an interactive experience and also able to motivate the ESL student to strive better and able to achieve a much better understanding of grammar itself. So moving on to the next point for this slide, it also integrates storytelling, pronunciation practice, and grammar explanation into one accessible digital tools. So basically, with the usage of Grammar Go Round, the student able to master a lot of skills in one go, which will be very beneficial for a student because without they realizing it, they also able to understand and master more skills just by using a single application, which is for this case, is a Grammar Go Round. So moving on to the next part of my presentation for today, which is the problem statement for this project. So with this, many year 3 to 6 pupils struggle with grammar because first, grammar rules are abstract and taught in isolation. Pupils find it hard to understand why verb changes, such as an example, it turned to its with an additional S, and with this, traditional pen and paper grammar exercises lack engagement, which is true. The usage of traditional way of grammar teaching is very much so boring, and that's why we come up with the idea of grammar go round. So with that, parent and teachers need clear, easy to use digital tools for support. Hence, pupils require an interactive and contextualized approach to master grammar in meaningful ways. Moving on to the next part of my presentation for today, which is the objective for this whole innovation project. So, with this, the first objective is to enhance pupils' understanding of simple present tense and subject verb agreement. Up next is also to improve reading fluency and pronunciation through digital recording, which is true because the whole premise of Grammar Go Round is digital storybook. The students record themselves reading the digital storybook and also pasting the recording into the Padlet. So, furthermore, it also able to promote self-assessment and reflective learning through interactive quizzes, which is done through Genially. And also, the final objective for this whole innovative project is to strengthen collaboration between school and also home learning. As I said earlier, the whole interface of Grammar Go Round is easy to understand. So the teachers and also the parents able to strengthen their collaboration between home and also school learning. Moving on to the next part of my presentation, which is benefits and also impact. So first, we'll start with the benefits and impact for the pupils. So with this, with the usage of Grammar Go Round, they're able to learn grammar in context through storytelling, which is the whole premise of Grammar Go Round, which is digital storybook. And also moving on, they're also able to develop confidence and also reading fluency, and also able to engage in self-assessment through recordings. Because the whole concept of Grammar Go Round is the students read a digital storybook, record themselves, and also paste it into the Padlet. So moving on to the benefits and impacts for the teachers. So basically, with the usage of Grammar Go Round, they're able to monitor pupils' progress anytime via Padlet and also Genially Analytics. So basically, the student will post their recording into the Padlet and also they answer the quiz question through Genially. And with this, it'll be much easier for the teacher to monitor the progress as a whole and also able to integrate teaching, practice, and also assessment seamlessly into one go. So, moving on to the benefits and impacts for the parents itself. So, with this, the usage of Grammar Go Round able to support learning at home through simple digital access, and also they able to review the explanation and also quiz result with their children. So, with this, it is very easy for the parents to review the quiz result because the whole concept of Grammar Go Around is to make it easy for a student, easy for a teacher, and also easy for the parents.
For this methodology, this grammar go round is actually contains several features. First of all, it's a short story about Aina's daily routine. Second is a clickable sentence that display grammar explanation, QR codes for pupils to record their reading via Padlet, and also at the end of the chapter, quizzes using the platform Genially is provided. It contains immediate feedback. Furthermore, it also supports differentiated learning and can be used at school or at home. Next, let's take a look at the product. Now we can take a look at this product, the Grammar Go Round Everyday Adventure. So to start, the first page of this book, there's a manual how to use this book. First, read the story page by page, click on the highlight word or phrases, scan the QR, complete the quizzes, reflect and review. So there's a manual here for the students and the teachers. So on the second page, the pupils can write their name. This book belongs to who? So moving on into the content, it contains a short story about this girl, Aina. It is her daily routine. So there's a QR here on each page where the student can scan to get additional information. You can also click on this to get grammar rules. For example, the highlighted standards, wakes up. So USS. So this is simple present tense. It teaches simple present tense. Similarly, there's also QR, and these grammatical rules will highlight the sentences and teach the grammar. So at here we can see there's a text. So in a way, it's also promoting reading and grammar, and also the QR code. So this is telling a short story at the same time as teaching grammar. So this is how this storybook is gonna looks like. And moving on. Alright, after you have finished the storybook, there is a final QR activity, which is a grammar quiz time. So students can scan the QR below to go to an interactive grammar quiz created using Genially. So students just have to read the question and choose the correct word from and submit. So at Genially, the analytic of the students assessment will be done so the teacher can track the pupils progress from there. So this is the final assessment from using Genially, and that's the end of the product. Moving on. So moving forward, this innovation is actually SMR aligned. This innovation aligns with the SMR model in terms of substitution. The storybook replaced traditional grammar worksheet. Augmentation, the digital quizzes is provide instant feedback, while for modification, the grammar explanation appears within the clickable source sentences. Redefinition presents itself as the pupil record and upload reading videos via Padlet, creating new opportunity for performance assessment. Thus, this product is actually transformed grammar learning into an interactive, learner-centered experience. In conclusion, instead of explicit rote learning, this innovation is utilized digitalized, contextualized, interactive, implicit grammar learning. It allows students to internalize the grammatical item and promote fun learning at the same time because it utilizes many 21st century elements such as this kind of multimedia, those kind of digitalized, and also it jump between several platforms. So this innovation can no doubt prompt the effectiveness of grammar learning for all the pupils. And these are the references that are related to this innovation. And that's all from us. Thank you.